Why do men have to manspread? And manspreading is sitting, I'm pointing to Brett, but like if you're on a bus, if you're on a subway, if you're at a lounge and you see the guy spreading with sitting there with his legs spread out, shoulders back, maybe arms out too, taking up a lot of space, some people may draw a conclusion that they're being entitled or they're dicks, according to this article. But then we have analyst Mark Skinner. And he says that they're not trying to be an asshole. They're not privileged. It's actually, this is all about proportions. That this is more comfortable for Brett to sit like the way he is. Okay, so Skinner, first of all.
Eyes up here, assholes. Eyes up here.
So the analyst Skinner, he says, one of the data sets that we studied show that the average man's shoulders were far wider, 28% wider, in fact, than his hips. By contrast, the average woman's shoulders were only 3% wider than her hips. And then he also continues to argue that if a male human were to sit with his legs together, Brett, be the demonstration, if a male human
literally can't do that.
Were to sit with his legs together, his torso likely won't fit on the top half of the seat.
This I literally don't understand.
Because his knees aren't at least shoulder width apart. So it's all about comfort, the reason why they're spread manspread. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
Great news for Hassan.
Just sit normally, please.
Because this is comfortable? I mean, women have to sit, well, not have to, but women are told not to sit like this, right?
Is that comfortable?
Yes, this is way more comfortable than this.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. But women don't sit. This would not be appropriate if I was hosting the show like this. Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Trigger. So let me tell you what's going on.
You look like from the neck down, your body's just asleep.
So you know what? I'm not buying this. I'm not buying it because, you know, I think that it's just more socially acceptable through time that men can sit like this versus women sitting like this.
Yeah, it's this practice is when I was watching Ellen, I saw John Krasinski like sitting like this, and I was like, where are your balls? Where do you put them? And the answer is you have to swing them up and put it over. I can do, like, this is more of like the guy sit, but like it still takes up room. Like having genitals on the outside of your body, you don't have to sit like this. Like that's
so it's
false.
a compromise.
But like when I see people on the subway like this,
that's okay.
Like this gets less comfortable. Like this is about right.
But this isn't comfortable on a subway either.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to do that. So how would you like to sit on a subway?
I would probably like to sit on a subway like this.
Sam, that's very inconsiderate.
You look like a deer.
Really?
Yeah, at home I sit like this. Well, not some. There's a.
So
make it, like,
I'm saying,
so
like, what's
weird
your
for everyone.
compromise? Because right now the argument is that guys sit like this, and women have to sit like this.
I guess mine would be
so
like
what?
this.
How much? Is
Mine would be like this.
And your legs are still crossed.
Yeah, but at least I'm a little bit lounged back as opposed to being.
But like
straight
on a
up, no
subway,
toe.
these guys are just being shitheads.
Right.
Like these guys, because there's no armrests. It's just like my arms are out here like this, and there's no reason to do it. But like I want to say like sitting like this is uncomfortable, and guys, you know, everyone's uncomfortable on a subway. If the situation comes about, it has nothing to do with like your natural physical like sitting preference. No one's natural sitting preference is gonna be catered to on the subway.
Yes.
This is more of a decency issue where like, okay, if there are more people on the subway than can sit like this, just fucking pull your knees together a little bit.
There is some truth to what he's saying, but as what you said, it's about comfort. But some people are going to abuse that, right? Some people are going to be dicks. Like if you saw somebody completely spread out. Same with the women. If I had all my shit out on the subway, or if I was like this on the subway, that would be rude.
You know what we need to talk about is the female ill of extra stooling for their bag.
What?
Like I went to a bar and this girl was like, she has her bag on a stool, and I'm like,
yeah, you can't put it on the ground.
And she's like, no. And it was like, oh, I know. She's like, there's no hooks under here. I'm like, yeah, but you're sitting on a chair. You can put it on.
Yes, you can put
like,
it on your
just deal
chair.
with that
You don't.
shit.
Yeah, you put it.
That's the woman spreading.
Yeah,
is putting your bag on another thing next to you.
You're absolutely right, because I won't put my bag on the ground, not because of the dirt. I guess that should be the reason, because I believe it drains your money. It's an old folklore.
Yeah. So then the science is
money
behind
out.
you.
It sucks
Science
your
is
money
behind
out.
you,
So
and the demons will
what?
take your money through
it,
karmic
whatever. Who cares?
misfortune.
Who
I
gives a
have never felt like more of a medium between both worlds. As I'm hearing both sides, I'm like, well, I don't have a bag, but then like, but sometimes I cross my legs. And then like now I'm crossing my feet, but my legs are still out.
See, I think this is like the way to sit.
This is the
Like
way.
if that's the compromise.
This is
I
the
mean,
compromise.
just like this.
I'm in my own space, but I got like a little, some relaxation going
the
on.
knee cross is a way to like lock yourself in.
Okay, please keep the conversation going in the comment section below. Check us out on Watchable. See you next time.